Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every one of you guys hit that like or dislike button. Don't forget to hit that Coach K full court pressure on that notification bell as well as that sub button so you could be notified via email each and every time your boy E Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein, aka the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly, uploads a video or goes live on my YouTube channel. And once again, fight fans, welcome back. Now, shout out to everybody that's watching this video live. Shout out to everybody that's watching this video live on a playback, man. I appreciate y'all. I salute y'all. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in and put some motherfucking Coach K full court pressure on that like button, that sub button, and drop a comment below on your way out, right? Now, I'm going to give y'all some time to get up in the building, man. Shout out to everybody once again. I know YouTube be a little late with these goddamn notifications. So I'm going to just give y'all a few moments before I go in, man. But shout out to everybody that's watching the stream. And while I'm doing that, let me get some water. Diallo Hoogie, shout out to you, boy. I see you. I appreciate you for rocking with me, man. Shout out to my boy Davy John in the building. I salute y'all. Y'all ready for this fight tonight, man? Are y'all ready for this fucking fight tonight? It's a big time fight, man. It's a big time fight. I don't think you guys understand the significance of what's about to take place tonight between Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano, because the winner will become the first to ever say they became undisputed at 154 pounds, y'all. So I have to give a lot of these, both of these dudes a ton of credit for making this fight happen. Because we haven't heard anything about no fucking purse splits. We ain't heard nothing about no A side or B side shit. We ain't heard nothing about sides of the street. You understand what I'm saying? We just heard this fight was made. We ain't heard nothing about no hiccups. The only thing I've heard so far, honestly, there may be a glove issue before the fight. I think apparently some members of Castano's team had an issue with Jermell Charlo's gloves, but I think it has been resolved, according to Dan Raphael, per Twitter. So the fight is on as far as I'm concerned. But Davy John, he said, hold on, let me put this shit up in the chat. He said he calling up, said, okay, so who you got? You got Brian or you picking Jermell? Now, I think Jermell is being favored by Vegas, of course. But yeah, man, I'm going to be honest with y'all. In my honest opinion, I feel like Jermell should win this fight. I've never been the biggest Jermell Charlo fan or Jermell Charlo fan because, honestly, I don't like how those dudes act outside of the ring. They kind of strike me as overly sensitive dudes, prima donnas that want everything thrown at them. And you understand what I'm saying? I really just don't get down with those dudes, but I got to give credit where credit is due. Jermell's resume at 154 pounds, y'all, is something to be reckoned with. I mean, just go back and look at this resume and I can pull this shit up. Matter of fact, let me pull this shit up on the screen for y'all. Hold on. Where my shit at? Share, tab, box rec. All right, so we going to box rec right now. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all can see this shit pretty good. Let me pull it up like that. All right, so the man is 34-1, right? With 18 KOs. And if you scroll down and look at his resume, this man has fought a Jason Rosario, who was, highly touted going into that fight. And we all know what happened right there. He sent him to sleep experts. You understand what I'm saying? And then how can we ever forget the two fights against Tony Harrison, who, in my honest opinion, if you want to talk about pure skill at 154 pounds, to me, he is the best fighter in that division, in my opinion. But we all know Tony Harrison got caught slipping. Tony Harrison started to gas out. Tony Harrison started to showboat in the second fight. And I had him up on the cards in the second fight whenever he got knocked out. I really did. You understand what I'm saying? But it's just something to be said about Jermell Charlo's tenaciousness. This dude is fucking relentless. He's ferocious. He has that will to win. And again, I don't like the Charlos. But I got to keep it a buck on my channel. I got to call a spade a spade. It is what it is. These dudes are fucking lunatics. And he is the main one because Jermell ain't ducking no smoke, y'all. He ain't ducking no smoke. And then look, he fought an Austin Trout. Okay, he won that fight. And how can we forget about the Erickson Lubin fight when he sent them to sleep experts in one fucking round? So in my honest opinion, when I look at a Jermell Charlo, right, I think he's the one really doing all the fucking heavy lifting. Jermell Charlo is the real fucking strap season because this man has 3 belts and he is on his way to try to collect that 4th belt tonight to become undisputed at 154 pounds, right? So in my honest opinion, I feel like Jermell Charlo doesn't get enough credit. In my honest opinion, Jermell Charlo is the best boxer in Texas. Yeah, I said it. Because he's been in there with the best. He's accomplished the most. And I don't give a damn what the fuck you Errol Spence fanboys got to say. The facts are the facts. So if you want to campaign for somebody, if you want to cap for somebody coming out of the state of Texas, then why not let it be Jermell? Because he is doing everything you motherfucking Errol Spence fanboys claim that Errol is doing. You know, strap season, you know, collecting belts, you know, having 3 belts already, about to try to get his 4th tonight. You understand what I'm saying? Not ducking no smoke at 154, took an L, came right back and got his dub back. You know, this is monumental shit that Jermell Charlo is pulling off. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think he gets enough credit. And once again, let me preface my comments. I don't like Jermell or Jermall Charlo. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm biased, I would tell you motherfuckers who I don't like on my channel. I don't like those guys, and I don't like Ryan Kardashian. Oops, I meant Ryan Garcia with his capping ass. I don't like him, but I have to give credit where credit is due. I have to separate. I have to take a step back and say, look, man, I can't be biased when it comes to calling these fights, which is why I got Jermell winning this fight tonight, y'all. I mean, as much as I would love for him to go in there and get knocked the fuck out, just knocked out, just beat like a rag doll by Brian Castano, I don't think it's going to happen, y'all. I don't think it's going to happen because I feel like even though Brian Castano is a pressure fighter with good footwork, you know, he packs a good punch. He throws punches and bunches. He likes to get his opponents on the ropes and walk them down and beat the body like a fucking drumstick. I think that style is tailor-made for a Jermell Charlo, and I'm going to tell you why. Because that nigga is a dog. That nigga is a dog, y'all. He is a dog. Now, he could try to make this an easy fight by trying to operate off of the jab, you know, and we all know he has one of, if not the most lethal overhand rights outside of a Deontay Wilder in the sport of boxing today. I'm talking about Jermell, ladies and gents. And if he were to catch a Brian Castano coming in, because he really don't move his head a lot, y'all, just go watch the tape. Go watch him against Teixeira. And also go watch him against Lara. Now, Lara, he kind of moved his head a little bit more, but against Teixeira, he was just coming straight forward. I mean, straight forward. You know, just walking him down, eating punches to the body. But Teixeira didn't have a lot of pop on his punches for reasons I don't know, because the man has a lot of KOs on his record, right? But I just feel like if you try to go in there and get on the inside with a Jermell Charlo and not moving your head and keeping it on a straight line, you are going to end up at Sleep Experts on aisle number 9. He's going to sleep, y'all. I'm telling you right fucking now. I'm picking Jermell Charlo to rise to the fucking occasion. He is going to silence all of the doubters, all of the critics, all of those boxing pundits who don't have him on that fucking pound for pound list for reasons, again, I don't know. Again, I don't like Charlo. But if the man got 3 belts, goddammit, and one of the best resumes in the sport of boxing today, then why isn't he on a pound for pound list? Why are y'all taking his goddamn personality and using it against him whenever this man gets in the ring and does his fucking thing? I will wait. I will fucking wait. Let me turn my goddamn fan on. Hold on. It's getting hot in here. I don't like it. That man should definitely be high on a pound for pound list. He should be top 5. And if he wins tonight, and when he wins tonight, because again, I'm predicting him to win, he should definitely be in the top 4, hell, top 3 on the pound for pound list. But I digress. Let me get to this chat, man. Davy John said 2 undisputed 1 year. That's boxing, man. I appreciate this fight. Shout out to my boy Diallo. He said Jermell deserves to be on a pound for pound list. That is a motherfucking cold, hard fact, bro. That's I don't understand how could he not be. But then they got dudes like, first of all, I could be wrong. I could be in the minority when it comes to this, right? But I don't understand why heavyweights are on the pound for pound list. Because the last pound for pound list I saw, didn't they have Tyson Fury in the top 10? Now, correct me if I'm wrong or not, y'all, but if you were to put any heavyweight on the pound for pound list, shouldn't it be Anthony Joshua? Because he has the majority of the belts in the heavyweight division? I'll wait. Somebody drop something in the chat and let me know if your boy E-Thriller tripping, man, because make it make sense to me. This motherfucking Tyson Fury only got 1 belt, which is the WBC strap. And he has yet to face the level of competition, in my honest opinion, than Anthony Joshua. And I'm just being honest. And again, I don't like Anthony Joshua. I don't have nothing against Fury. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of any of these guys. I'm just calling the spade a spade. I'm giving it to you guys straight, raw, and uncut. Let me know if I'm tripping, y'all. But I feel like heavyweights shouldn't even be on the fucking pound for pound list because they can't move up in weight. But let me get back to this chat. Shout out to my boy Gerald Fields in the building. He said, yo, salute, E. I appreciate you for rocking with me tonight, man. Let me know who you picking, bro. Gerald Fields said, I don't like them either, but I got Jermell too. Okay. So Gerald Fields, he got Jermell winning tonight, just like your boy E-Thriller. Okay. He said Castano got a good chin, though, and he got power. That is a fact, man. Castano, he can definitely get in here. I'm not saying it's impossible. Don't get it misconstrued. It's not impossible for Brian to go out here and upset Jermell, because Jermell does have holes in his game. I don't think he's a good defensive fighter. He's more of a pressure style fighter too, but man, he got pop in both hands, y'all. And we all know his power carry from round 1 all the way to round 12. We've seen it before. This man is dangerous, y'all. And he just has that fucking competitive fervor. You understand? He just has that ferociousness. He get in the ring, he just want to rip your soul out your chest. You understand what I'm saying? But Gerald Fields said, but he's still scared of Terrence Crawford. He said we can make some money, but why don't he fight Danny Garcia and they fight everybody else? Wow. Did he say that? Did he really say that? Wow. Drop a link on that, bro. Shout out to my boy Davy John in the building. He said, I don't like the Charlos either, but Jermell a dog. Oh, yeah. Yeah, can't nobody say he ain't a dog or he ain't good, because if you're saying that, you're just hating. I mean, we got to give the man credit where it's due. We ain't got to like his personality. I don't like how he carry himself. I don't like how he always getting into it with his brother in the public. I don't like that type of shit, man. You understand what I'm saying? Because I just go by morals and principles, so I can't really rock with the shit he do outside of the ring. And I really don't like his fighting style inside of the ring either. There's nothing about Jermell that I like, but I must give him credit. He's a hell of a boxer. I will give him credit for that. Gerald Fields said, no, you right. But they now starting to put heavyweights in a pound for pound. Yeah, that's crazy to me, bro. That's crazy to me. I don't understand how in the fuck Tyson Fury could be on the pound for pound list, because AJ got all the goddamn belts. There's only so much we can take that list, with some seriousness, man, because how in the fuck is Jermell not on the list? I just don't understand. Politics. He said he did say that. Okay, somebody drop that link, man, in a comment or in the chat. But what I'm gonna do is, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long. I am going to drop the link. If somebody want to come on and rob with your boy E-Thriller, give me your pre-fight prediction. And yeah, man, fight come on at 8 o'clock. Showtime. It's not on pay-per-view, thank God. But see, this is my thing with PBC. Why not give us this fight on pay-per-view? I mean, why did we get a fucking Mario Barrios versus a Gervonta Tank Davis for an underbelt on pay-per-view for $70 at that? I mean, what the fuck? Give me shit like this, some shit that's monumental, some shit that hasn't happened in the sport of boxing yet, because we have yet to see an undisputed champion at 154 pounds. This is something that fight fans should want to pay for. This is something that we should cherish, because shit like this don't happen too often. It don't happen too often, man. But once again, that link is in the chat. If somebody want to come on and rock with your boy E-Thriller, click on that link and we can get busy, man. We could chop it up. I know basketball coming on later on tonight. I think is what game 5. In my honest opinion, pardon me, game 5s are the most crucial and pivotal games in the series, especially when it's tied up. But shout out to my boy. Hold on, let me get this off the screen because I want to introduce him properly. Shout out to my boy Bo. You are live on the chat with E Thriller. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Hey, I think the reason why Jermell is probably not on pay-per-view, man, because that, the pay-per-view thing nowadays is really all about a popularity contest. So Tank is much more known than Jermell.
That's a fact.
So if you don't have that popularity, they're not going to throw you on pay-per-view because I guess they're trying to get that return on an investment.
That's a fact. I stand corrected. You're right. That's a good point.
And I think Jermell personally, should be high up on a pound for pound list, man. So I'm along with you, man. And
where you got him at?
Honestly, I got him higher than Earl Smith, to be honest with you, man.
I agree.
I could put Jermell at like definitely in the top 5. I put him, I'm not a fan of his, but
me neither.
I admire him because he's all about that smoke.
Facts. So who you got winning tonight?
I got Jermell winning, man, because I looked at earlier today. I looked at that Castano and Lara fight, right? And I honestly thought that fight was an actual draw. I thought Lara could have really won the fight if he wanted to, but Lara laid on the ropes and allowed Castano to come in and start teeing off on him. But as long as Lara kept it in the middle of the ring, he kept outworking Castano. Castano couldn't do nothing, especially when Lara was hitting him with that jab alone. That neutralized Castano's offense. So I think if Jermell does the exact same thing and just keep it active and don't lay on the ropes, I think he will beat Castano easy.
Yeah, I think he should just circle him around the middle of the ring, man, and keep that stick in front of his face. And then just try to set him up with that overhand right and go to that body whenever they get on the inside and try to tie him up. Because one thing I noticed about Brian, whenever he does try to come in and press you on the inside, he like to throw hooks, bro. He don't like to set shit up with a jab like a normal conventional fighter. He come in with a hook, and I think he might get beat to the punch tonight. Come in there trying to throw that wide left hook with a Jermell, you might go to sleep. I got him going to sleep.
I can see that happening. Because the thing with Castano, he used, at least the fight that I watched him in with Larry, he kind of used like a poor man's peekaboo style. And the thing is, like he goes to the body. I give him that. But long as you keep, like you said, long as you keep that stick in his face, man, he's neutralized. He can't do anything if you keep that jab in his face.
Right. And he really don't move his head. I think he's gonna be an easy target, man. I think it could be a close fight. It should be a close fight. But Jermell, man, I just think he just gonna dog it out, bro. I just think he got that heart and the will to win. He ain't make it this far to lose, bro. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, I mean, if Castano, now it would be crazy, man. If Castano win and then they just happen to throw him on a pound for pound list, man, that'd be a slap in the face to Jermall personally. Because I'm like, damn, why didn't they already have him on the pound for pound list?
I think that's exactly what's going to happen if you were to win. They definitely going to put him on there. We can clearly see it's some sort of biasness, or I don't know. I don't want to put race into it. I think it's the way that he rubs people the wrong way, because hell, he rubbed me the wrong way and I'm black. So it can't be about race. So yeah, I just think it's the way that he acts, it's his attitude, bro, that turns people off.
Yeah, then he's always arguing with the media who pretty much got to say into the pound for pound list. A lot of guys from the media. I mean, Floyd used to do it too, but Floyd would at least still give everybody interviews and stuff like that. So I think that's what kept Floyd on a pound for pound list.
Right.
But with Charlo is, man, he only keep it to a certain minimum crowd, and I get it, because you don't want to go to a certain group of people who just going to kind of like smile in your face and bash you behind your back. But at the end of the day, you might have to do that anyway, because that's the only way that's going to get your name a buzz around the boxing, area and stuff like that.
Right. What did you think about? I'm not sure if you just tuned into the show, but what did you think about my point where I was talking about how Charlo should be the one that's getting all this adulation. Charlo should be the one that's getting all this, this claim and, the braggadocious claims from all these fans in Texas or across the globe that give Errol Spence all this love. Because to me, in my honest opinion, Jermell is the real strap season. Jermell is the motherfucker that's not ducking smoke. Jermell is the motherfucker with 3 fucking belts about to try to get 4. You understand what I'm saying? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I 100% agree with you on that,
okay,
man.
Okay.
I even see it on Coach Malachi's channel. He be saying the same thing, man. Like, Jermell Charlo is the real dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And to me, I think because, Spence, I don't know, maybe because he's like somewhat of a pretty boy, whatever the case is. And I guess they look at him as more marketable, even though Spence don't really like, hype up advice or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
He don't talk a lot either. He ain't really got no good big personality. If anything, I would say Charlo got more of a personality than Spence, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And that's the thing. I think they just, certain, I guess, promotional companies, they choose who they really want to put out there and promote and stuff like that. And apparently, I guess they trying to promote the Charlo twins right now, man. But at the end of the day, they should have been doing that years ago, man.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I feel like that dude should get way more praise, man. Way more praise. Way more praise.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, Errol Spence being somewhat of a pretty boy, man. So it's going to – and then, they put him in with all the Mexicans or whatever, or somebody foreign or whatever the case is. So I guess that's going to get more of a buzz because – whoever your dancing partner is, that's going to bring, people more to the yard. So Errol Spence really got that buzz off the Mikey Garcia. Even though Mikey Garcia was a lightweight, Mikey Garcia still had fans. So he got that buzz off of that.
Well, did you see in the chat where they said something about Jermell told Bud to fight Danny or something like that? Have you heard about that? I ain't heard nothing about that.
Yeah, I heard about that a couple of, I think yesterday.
Okay.
I didn't personally see the article on it, but I know there were certain channels that did make that. And if that is the truth, man, I just don't understand, man. It's like why everybody trying to give Terrence Crawford the gauntlet to go through? You know what I'm saying?
I don't get it, man. They say they already trying to sick Jermell on him instead of Earl, right? I'm starting to peep that.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, according to everybody in the chat, they saying that Jermell is telling him he got to fight Danny first. But what the fuck does a fight with Danny Garcia gonna do for Terrence Crawford?
And Danny already don't even want to fight Terrence anyway.
That fight should have happened in 2018, a long time ago. So really, in my opinion, I have no desire to see Bud go up against Danny Garcia because I already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. And even like, here it is. Let's just say if Terrence Crawford he knocks Danny out, the narrative is going to be, well, he just took over Spence leftovers, even though Danny is everybody leftovers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Say specifically, it's Spence leftovers.
Right. Danny ain't had the only notable win Danny got at 147 was against Robert the Ghost Guerrero. That's it. Shout out to my boy Kush the Greatest, man. Hey, bro, click on that link, man. Let me know. Come on. And let me know who you picking tonight, bro. Click on that link. Shout out to Gerald Fields in the chat. He said that's because the reporter on Fight Hype asked him about the fight with Danny Garcia because he said he was moving up in weight first. Oh, okay. All right, bet. So it sounds like to me, though, he don't, if based off of what y'all saying, he ain't really trying to smoke it out with Bud either. I might have to take back some of this praise I'm giving Jermell today. I thought he was about that smoke.
But the thing is that, everybody know whether they want to admit it or not, Crawford is really he's the real boogeyman.
Right.
And it's just a shame that a lot of people trying to, blackball this dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who Terrence Crawford, who girlfriend did that man take, or whatever the case is. But
right.
This is ridiculous, man. It's boxing and the best not fighting the best, especially the fight that we really want to see. That's what's hurting the sport.
It's starting to get to the point, Bo, where I'm almost over the fucking fight from happening, bro. Like it's getting to that point where it's taking so long. I'm gonna be like, fuck it. Like, if it do happen, I ain't even gonna want to pay for it no more. Cause it's like y'all took too goddamn long
Oh
to make
yeah.
it happen. You know, when you get to that point, man, it's like you leaving a stain on the sport and a bad taste in the fans' mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers gonna stream that shit, if anything.
Hell
So
yeah. I stream it.
and you know me, I fucks with Bud, and you know I like Spence. Contrary to what most people believe, that's the fight I want to see. But if it's gonna take y'all 5 to 6 years to make this fight, like goddamn, I'm over it now.
And you see Spence, he already talking about when he get done with Pacquiao, he's gonna come up and fight Castano. Cause I guess Castano beat Spence in the
And
amateurs.
amateurs, I keep hearing. I heard he knocked him down twice too. That's
Like
what I heard.
twice, yeah.
Shout out to my boy Kush the Greatest, man. You live on the chat with E Thriller and Bo. Talk to us.
Thriller, what's good, bro?
Man, how you doing, man? I'm feeling good. I can't wait to watch this fight, bro. How you feeling?
Man, I'm excited about it. I was just talking to my homeboy about it while I was
Oh, yeah?
on the PC. I was over there playing the game with him and
yeah.
asking. I was just telling him about the fight. I'll be trying to get all my homeboys involved in like kind of watching the boxing with me because no casuals really watch boxing like that. Like
I don't blame him. Shit, I don't blame him.
you know what I mean? So I'll be trying to get some homies to tune in. So I was trying to
Yeah.
explain to him the gist of who's fighting. You know what I mean? So he probably listening right now. I told him go ahead and jump in your stream and
Oh, I
give
appreciate
you
that,
some
bro.
little viewership. But
I
yeah,
appreciate that, bro.
I'm
Who you got
excited
tonight?
about the fight, bro. Like I told you before, I think that Castano, you feel me? Castano could give him a tough fight. I know that we got a difference of opinion. I've been listening to you, but Castano was a tough dude, bro. I seen him fight Texteria
Mhm.
in that last fight, bro. He gave him the business. You feel me?
Yeah,
And
he
I
was
seen
beating the hell out of
Jermell.
Teixeira.
Yeah. I seen Jermell lose to fighters that could box. To a fighter that could box. You feel me? Tony Harrison outboxed his ass both fights. He got him out of there,
Mhm.
but he outboxed him again. So that's why I'm anxious to see if he could deal with Castano pressure that he gonna put on him. You see what I'm saying? And if Castano chin can hold up, because Jermell out there throwing nothing but heat. So it's gonna be an interesting fight.
That's a good
I was
point.
seeing like bad information on YouTube about the fight being canceled and shit. Like, man, what the
Yeah,
hell, bro?
I looked that up before I went live, bro. Dan Raphael said that the fight is still on, so don't worry about it.
I figured when I seen an ad on my YouTube, like it's happening, bro. Like
Yeah,
I see an ad the day of on my YouTube, bro. No way the fight getting canceled, bro.
right. Yeah, I would have been devastated if this fight got canceled. I ain't even gonna lie. And I ain't a fan of either fighter. I just want to see this undisputed matchup. Hey, yo, Gerald Fields, man. I see you trying to click on, bro, but it's saying that your device is not connected. So I don't know if you need to click out and click back in so you can hop on the chat with us, bro.
He got to activate his mic or his camera to
Oh,
come
okay.
in.
You turn on your mic or your camera, bro, and then I can bring you on.
Only one money. I think that they're
What you say, Kush? My bad. Yo, Kush, what you say? It's on you, Bo. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the only thing, Castano, he's aggressive, man, but he's at a height disadvantage. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
And like I said, when I was watching that Laura fight, man, Laura, when he was jabbing him, Laura worked off the jab. Now, granted, we know Laura, when you watch his fights, it's not as entertaining, especially to a casual fighter. But I watched that fight and I was like, okay, I see what he was doing. Because when he worked off the jab, he hit him with the 1-2. Then he was then he was hitting him with uppercuts. And that's the thing with Castano doing that peekaboo style, he's susceptible to uppercuts.
I saw that too.
And if
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back.
Are you good, Kush? You good? Hey, yo, Gerald, still, bro, it's still saying your device not connected, man. Activate your mic so I can bring you on. Go ahead, Bo.
Yeah, my thing is if he comes in with that and Jermell hits him with an uppercut, man, I could see a night, man. Like you said, go to sleep experts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Al nine.
it ain't no doubt in my mind that it could get ugly if Jamel can actually withstand. You see what I'm not withstand, but if Jamel could actually put that heat on him and put pressure on him, But I don't see that happening against a real boxer that can actually pressure him with that style that
Brian
Castano
got.
has.
Well, one thing Jermell better not do, he better not try to go out there and trade and exchange with him, because that's the fight that Brian want to have. He want to
He
get on
did
the
say that
inside
he
and
was
throw
going to
hooks.
lower his punch output so he could put more leverage on his punches. That's what Castano said.
Who said that?
Castano said that.
Oh wow.
I seen
Okay.
his manager was who was it translating for him? It was right before the weigh-in, the presser right before, when his
Okay.
brother got into it with him. He said, I lowered my punch output up for you so I could try to hit you harder. You see what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So I would love to see something like that. I like that mindset. Shit.
Yeah, he definitely gonna try to make it some toe-to-toe action. He said, it's telling me to restart my phone. I want to miss the live, so I'll just come in. Okay. All right, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, anytime you click on that link, bro, I'll bring you on. But yeah, man, he better not try to go toe-to-toe with that dude, man. At least not early on in the fight.
I just know that Jermell, he know what defeat feels like.
Mm.
That's the only thing I can say. He know what defeat feels like, and he struggled with boxers because I don't think that Jermell can really box.
Yeah, he has a lot of holes in his game. I ain't really that impressed with him, honestly.
Yeah, I think my only thing with Jermell, man, he let his emotions get the best of him, because when he got that rematch with Tony, yo, the dude was so emotional. Tony was outboxing him easy.
Yeah.
He was outboxing him easy. Like the first fight, I actually thought Jermell won that first fight. I thought he got robbed, but it was a
I
close
thought he
fight.
won the first fight too.
But when that second one came around, he was so into like, yo, I got to get this dude out of here, and he found himself losing the fight.
But it's crazy because the 2 out of the 3 judges had Jermell winning pretty convincingly.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they had him winning. I just watched that fight again today, bro. I couldn't believe it because, like you said, I feel like Jermell really won the first fight, but the second fight he was losing. But they had him up on the cards on the second fight, so I don't know. I don't know what these judges be looking at.
I don't know either.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I'm getting phone calls and shit.
Gerald Field said Castano put out more punches than any 54 in the division. Are you talking about Brian Castano? Yeah, that man, he throw a lot of punches. He gonna come to fight. I'll tell you that. It's gonna be an action-packed fight, man.
The only thing about Castano, like I said, he's action-packed, but he reminds me a little bit of Deryachenko. And like I said, as long as Jermell just boxes him, keep him on that stick and set up off that stick, he'll have an easy night.
Yep.
But if it get into a brawling match, he might find himself in trouble.
Yep. He gonna get marked up.
So we telling Jermell to box. We suggesting that Jermell box, right?
Yeah, he got to use his jab. If anything, he better use that jab and stay off them ropes, in my opinion.
We asking
hey,
Jermell
let me bring somebody
man.
on the screen with us, y'all. Shout out to my boy Mikhail. I hope I'm saying your name right, bro. How you doing, man? Unmute your mic. Yo, Mikhail, you live on the chat. He dropped off. Go ahead, Kush. My bad.
No, I wanted to ask that question. That was all I had. Like, so we asking Jermell to box. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that he's incapable of using his jab, but I never seen him lean on his jab. I never seen him box like that. I've seen a good amount of his fights. I've seen 5 or 6 of Jermell's fights. I'm a fan of Jermell. I like Jermell. You know what I mean? But I don't know if he could get this guy out of there.
Yeah, he do try to throw like one shot, kill shots a lot.
Yeah, he drop his hands, and he'll get the walking you down and just throwing heat.
He get tagged a lot too. His defense, he's there to be hit. So
yeah, he definitely get hits a lot.
Yeah, so he got a good chin. They don't call him the Iron Man for nothing, I guess.
Now here's a question I got, Kush. So me and E Thriller was in agreement, man. Do you believe Jermell is like the best the best guy in Texas right now?
I do believe he's the real boogeyman because he is really going for all the straps. Spence, he taking little alley, little side streets and detours. You see what I'm saying? he not really going straight. Like, and I see what it is. I see what it is. It's because he wants to make sure that his pay-per-view stock is so high that Terrence Crawford can't close that gap. That's what he's really for the pay-per-view. But he's selling them casual fans on the belts because he knows that really people don't know shit about the belts or about anything. But when you tell them, oh, I'm about to be undisputed with 3 belts, then they go in agreement with anything because Floyd Mayweather said it. Or because
Right.
you see what I'm saying? That's just how they go. They go with what the PBC narrative is. I don't know why that's just the side to be on, it seemed like.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see what Earl does if he gets past Manny. It's gonna be very interesting.
If he does.
Yeah, that's what I said.
According to all that shit
I'm picking Manny.
We've been hearing, I'm picking Manny for sure. So if he does, then I want to see about all this shit talk. Like Red said, I want to see what's up.
Right.
I'm ready to see what's up then. Let
Right.
October get here. I wish that we could fight sooner. You feel me? Let October get here. Let him fight Manny, and then we go from there.
Well, apparently, I read an article. According to Manny, he said that after he gets done with Spence, he want to go fight Crawford. I don't know how true that is.
Oh man, Manny said
now
that?
y'all see the steam picking up again.
Wow. I ain't heard that. Oh,
that was a rumor. I seen that, but man, damn, am I fucking up? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I think we got some.
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't heard that, Bo, man. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised now, man. But what I want to know is where the fuck them purse splits at? That's what I want to know from Manny. Because dude wanted 40 M's to face Bud, but we ain't heard shit about him and Spit.
Yeah, that is true. My thing, I'm happy the WBA didn't reinstate him with the super title. I'm happy about that. I was a little disappointed with the Lineal belt because I read the article and they came with the Spence and Crawford fight. They should have been on a trilogy right now, which I 100% agree with. But my thing is, that's not Terrence Crawford's fault.
Mm-hmm.
That's, you know what I'm saying, Earl Spence using all the, like old boy said, the side streets and all that other stuff.
Right.
So why are they gonna have Manny and Earl fight for the lineal belt? That to me, I'm like, I'm
makes no sense.
Am I still bad on the audio? Damn,
yeah, it sounds like you got an echo, bro.
All right, I'm about to just go and restart my whole thing.
Okay, I'll bring you back on. You come back. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Bo. It kind of just the whole way that this fight was made. It just left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, my thing is, like, when it comes to the lineal belt, they should at least had like a tournament out of the whole deal. Like, you know what I'm saying, the top 4 go at it. But they don't want to do that. And I guess they say, well, shoot, nobody had held the lineal belt in like so many years. So it's time to just hand it out to somebody. Yeah. Like, to me, but I was glad that the WBA didn't reinstate Manny. And some people did make videos saying that the reason why the WBA probably didn't reinstate it because the PBC was like, well, let's just say if Manny Pacquiao does win, they still want to have a belt in the PBC side or something like that. I don't know how true that is, though.
Yeah, how I sound now? I'm like, fuck it,
bro. You sound like an echo, man.
Yeah, fuck it, bro.
I don't know if it's coming from you or Bo.
It gotta be me. It's only when I talk.
Now you sound better. Now you sound better now. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, but I was just saying about Spence, bro. He doing his maneuvering that he doing to manipulate the pay-per-view buys, the PBC. That's what they do. They utilize their fighters' profiles to build stock in them, so they ain't gotta fight the best fighters, but they can milk them for all the money. You see what I'm saying? That's how Floyd is fueling them jets.
Like they doing with Tank.
Yeah, basically, like Tank ain't fight nobody, but they making a lot of money off Tank. Like,
see, this is my thing too with Spence, bro. He's only using that undisputed or strap season claim just to stall and buy time.
That's honestly, I don't believe that he cares about undisputed.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. He's using it to stall and buy time just so he don't have to get in the ring and fight Terrence Bud Crawford. I mean, it is what it is because, like I was telling the old boy the other day in our debate, like, shit, you keep saying this for Undisputed, but no, the fuck it ain't because he gonna have to fight one more fight and then fight Bud because we know Bud ain't gonna be able to fight Ugas because Al ain't gonna let Ugas cross the street, right?
But you know
and even
what
if
it's
Bud
gonna
go
be,
to
Thriller.
PBC, what you say?
He not gonna. You know what it's gonna be though. It's not gonna be to where he gonna get slipped caught in his words to where they gonna say, "Oh, you said you was gonna fight Pacquiao, then fight Bud. So what's up?" You know they not gonna call him on this shit. He just gonna change up and be like, "Well, I was gonna fight."
He gonna change the narrative.
You see what I'm saying? I was gonna
Yep.
fight Bud next, but we gotta fight for Undisputed. He gonna say some dumb shit.
Right.
That's
And
what he
then
gonna
think
do.
about this. Let me put this bug in your ear. Let's just say Brian wins tonight, Castano. Wouldn't it make more sense for Earl to say, hey, not more sense, but it's going to be a lot easier for him to say, hey, I'll move up to 154 to try
You
to
see
become
what he
undisputed
doing?
up there to fight him?
Now you see what he doing, and you see why I'm betting on Castano.
I'm just saying, I'm just going to throw that out there.
Now we completely on the same page.
They got history in from the amateurs. He beat his boy Jermell. You know what I'm saying? So, Hey, man, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think him and Spence, that's the question. Did they fight more than once?
I don't know, but I have heard that he knocked Spence down 2 times. That's what I heard.
I heard that from his mouth. He said that, and his translator said that's why we hearing it. That he said it because we couldn't understand him, but he said that shit.
Damn.
He aired him out because Jermell was talking about the amateur shit don't matter.
So
At the presser.
He basically called him out on the shit like, yeah, I knocked your partner down twice in the amateurs, though.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't care what you talking about. I didn't beat him on points. I dropped his ass twice.
Yeah, man, I'm ready for this fucking fight to come on. Who on the undercard? Ain't Rolly Romero fighting somebody?
Yeah, I do want to see his loudmouth ass fight too.
I don't know who he fighting. Who's the dude he fighting? I don't think I've ever seen him fight.
He's fighting a nobody that's overweight, 5 pounds. I seen the guy.
It's
like they lined the guy up. It's like they picked this guy and they said, look, you gonna fight this guy. He's 5 pounds overweight, so you can't lose the belt. That's what they did right now. They line Rolly up with somebody who's probably more experienced and might whoop his ass, but he can't lose his belt. This is a test for him, I feel like.
So Rolly got a belt?
He got a little interim belt, bro. One of them fucking bullshit WBA belts that Tank got.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
They manipulating those belts while Top Rank manipulating the WBO belts.
Right.
So you see the double standard.
That's a hell of a point. Well, who you got winning the game tonight between the Bucks and the Suns, bro? Game 5 is pivotal.
I got the Suns closing it out. I've been calling the Suns since they.
So you got the Suns in what, 6 or 7?
6. It's over with.
I hope you're right, bro. But I think if Budenholzer put Giannis at that 5, bro, I just don't think the Suns got enough to make that adjustment. Because all they trying to do is get Brook Lopez on the pick and roll on the ISO.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I want to see the Bucks win it, man. Just because of Giannis or whatnot. But the thing is, I think the games the Bucks win, it's like on pure like athleticism or talent. Whereas though you could clearly see like when Phoenix win, the coaching is like phenomenal. Like they just kind of outwork the Bucks and whatnot.
They're just a better team, right? They're a better team.
Yeah.
Shit, they got 2 coaches, Bo. They got a coach on the court and a coach on the sideline. So that's an advantage for them.
But I ain't gonna lie, that dude, Devin Booker, man, he impressed the hell out of me the other night in that loss, man. I was like, damn. I was like, I knew he's nice, but I didn't know he was like that.
And bouncing back out game 3. Yeah, he showed out.
Ever since I seen him drop 70, I watched that live. Dude has game.
I tell you one thing.
I think Bo probably need to leave and come
referees.
back. I think you probably the one that's echoing.
Who that is? It me, bro?
I think it's Bold that's echoing.
Oh, okay.
Because when he
Bold.
went on mute, we stopped echoing.
Okay.
Oh, is my joint back?
Just go on mute real quick, and we'll see if it's
All
not
right.
echoing. Say something, bro. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he need to leave and come back.
Okay. Yeah, it's Bold then. Okay. But yeah, man, I think game 5, bro. I'm gonna pick Milwaukee tonight, bro. I think Milwaukee gonna go up 3-2, man. I think they're gonna close it out at 6. That's if Budenholzer don't fuck it off.
You gotta love a good little 7-game series, but I didn't think that this series was gonna go this long. I really called a gentleman's sweep for the Suns. But Giannis came back. That was what I said. I said if Giannis don't come back, and I said if he come back, they probably win one more game. And look, they won
That's
one
the
more
thing
game.
too, though. Giannis ain't even 100%. That's the scary part about it. But Giannis done showed me a lot, man. He showed me he got a lot more mental toughness than I thought, because for him to be such a bad free throw shooter, that motherfucker will still go to that rack and get fouled down the stretch.
You want to hear some real shit though? I kind of agree with Brian about his comments about this bullshit about how the season just started like too soon and all these players went down. This, if they gonna say that there's an asterisk season, last year shouldn't be an asterisk season because everybody was in the bubble fucking playing nothing but basketball and video games. Everybody was focused. This is the asterisk year. This year don't count.
Bro, every single superstar and all-star has been hurt this year.
Get out of here, bro. Like where some aftermarket teams make it to the finals, like no. Like this year don't make sense to me.
And even the team both of the teams that's in the finals, both of their stars then got hurt in the playoffs. Booker broke his fucking nose, and then Chris Paul hurt his shoulder in the first round. And then Giannis, we know he got hurt against
everybody got hurt. All the stars got hurt.
Yeah, man, this shit been crazy, bro. So you're right. And then we can't forget about Kawhi, because I feel like that changed that series. I mean, had Kawhi been 100%, I probably would have picked the Clippers over the Suns.
I just don't like them, bro. So
you don't like
we can debate about anything, like bro. But I guess I'm reasonable. You get to talk about that.
I get it, because you a Laker fan like me, right?
Yeah, I don't like the Clippers and I don't like the Nets, bro.
Why you don't like the Nets?
Because I don't like how they just I don't like how the players left. I don't like based upon how players leave. Like it's one thing to wait until your contract is up, and then you within your rights to make your decision on where you gonna play back, where you gonna ball. You see what I'm saying? And to do one thing, but it's another thing to fake that you're fucking 50 pounds overweight. You see what I'm saying? Not play. You see what I'm saying? And then collude to go to a team with 2 other stars already. Like I didn't like that shit. I already don't like KD because I felt like KD, for one, he shouldn't have went to the team that beat him from down 3-1 and then got beat by LeBron from 3-1.
I totally
all in the fucking same year. I don't believe that he should have did that. That was some weak ass shit. And then you go to the team, the fucking GOAT team, to the Warriors and front run to beat LeBron, and then fucking can't handle passing Steph the ball on his fucking team and fucking run up out of there because you know really that you still ain't did shit. That's the reality about KD.
Only to join another super team that he helped create and orchestrate.
Exactly. Because he feels like it's his team, though.
Right, but you playing with another MVP candidate, a former MVP, and then another dude that was balling that could have been an MVP candidate. And kind of like, so how much credit were you really going to get for winning this year, KD? I mean, now, granted, he balled out in the playoffs. We know he's dropping 40 and 50 on, with Harden being hurt on one leg and shit like that. I give him credit for that. But I'm with you, bro. I just feel like KD, the reason why it was a weak move going to Golden State is because whenever LeBron left Cleveland, that motherfucker, his second best player was Mo Williams. Whenever KD left OKC, his second best player was Russell fucking Westbrook. And he had Serge. You understand what I'm saying? And he had good role players around him. So there was like
the weaker move than going to to the Warriors was leaving the Warriors. What would they be doing right now?
I agree. They was up 3-1 against the Warriors.
They was all taking less to keep the team together, and he couldn't do it. You see what I'm saying? He couldn't do it because his ego is too big. That's why I don't like that Kyrie, because Kyrie to me never did nothing without LeBron. He I don't think he's ever gonna be put in that position to hit a shot like he hit against Steph Curry in that finals game 7.
Good
He'll
point.
never be in that position again.
Kyrie is my guy too, but hey, you call him
He a cancer. He a cancer.
He is. I agree. But Kyrie, basically, like after this season, bro, Kyrie made me appreciate Steph Curry even more, and I am not a Steph Curry fan at all. But Steph Curry don't never bitch. He don't never complain. I only seen this dude get mad one fucking time, and that was this season after the All-Star game when they was getting blown out. That's the only time I ever seen Steph get mad on the court.
Steph Curry is LeBron's only true rival.
Good point.
He's LeBron's only true rival.
Gerald Field said, I got the Bucks tonight, but I got the Suns in 7. I need that we don't get nothing else. Boxing can't make this fights happen. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we need some kind of entertainment.
Yeah, but like you say, man, the NBA was kind of watered down this year with all the injuries. I ain't gonna lie.
We could talk NBA all day.
Man. But I'll tell you what. I'm gonna start doing more NBA videos, man. I'm gonna start doing more NBA videos, bro. Start doing more live.
Man, I'll be debating with the homies in the garage for 10 years, bro. Like,
yeah,
NBA shit, I'm sharp.
Hell yeah, man. But shit, I'm about to hop off, man, so I can get my pregame on before this fight in this game, and I'll be back on after the game tonight, man. And after this fight.
All right, fellas, man.
Y'all be light, man. I appreciate y'all. Hey, everybody, make sure y'all pound that like button before you Thriller, man. I'm gone. Holla.
Yep.